Welcome to Teddy Ganja Broadcast. Get informed, yeah. Don't get rotten fool. Just be cool, yeah. Get informed.
Hello. Welcome back. It is Tuesday, October 24th, and BTC is still flying. Things are going up like anything. And the biggest question I've been asked, almost the most, actually, it's the most of all the questions been asked. This is the most asked question, which is the bull run back? Is the bull run back? But before we begin, it is hard finding crypto enthusiasts like yourself. Please make sure to hit that subscribe. Join the Ganja Goons gang. We are growing. We're educated crypto enthusiasts like yourself. And, we want to grow the gang. So make sure you hit that subscribe and smoke that like button as well. All right, guys, we're going to get right into it. And I do want to start off with the market as always, and primarily what I want to touch on today, as you guys know, is that global crypto market cap 1.25 trillion. We have never seen global crypto market cap this high in many many months. I feel like I have fast forwarded in time and we have just like boom, money's in. And that's literally what is happening. The money is coming in. BTC dominance continues to grow. And one point, there was not even a week ago the indicator showing a bearish trend all the way down to potential 22K. And now after yesterday, right when we got in, right, we're looking at all the indicators and we go, holy crap, it is a complete reversal and we are seeing a bullish trend. We saw the long positions come in and now it's make it or break it time, and the greed is getting heavy. So we are leaning towards that greed. I do want to touch on the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation here. They listed BTC, they delisted BTC, they listed BTC again. And that's BlackRock's iShares, right? So I thought it was a quite interesting clown show. But that's what I expect during adoption phase. I expect there's going to be blunders, there's going to be oversight, and things are going to come out quicker. Things are going to may come out later. So let me just check in with the chat real quick. Red Sox today. What's going on, buddy? What's up, McGuire? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Coochie boy, sup Teddy and the Goons. What's going on? What's going on? No, it's a pre-bull. So McGuire is expecting this to go to 2 trillion in no time at all. Oh man, pre-bull. So what did we get up to? We got up to at least 4 trillion, I think, when we were in that bull run with BTC at that 60K plus. Let me see here. There we go. So heat map, the thing, BTC continues gaining dominance. They're not buying anything else. They're buying BTC. Everyone buying BTC. BTC is the top mover. BTC is the top mover. There is so much money pumped into BTC that now these guys are going to be left holding the bag. The new guys that are coming in buying BTC, they're going to be left holding the bag. And guess what? They ain't going to dump on us, most likely. Why would they try and sell for losses unless they see a reckoning coming in? But unfortunately, it's that anticipation as well as other reasons behind Bitcoin's bullish movement. And we're going to talk about the potential reasons. I've selected a few articles as well as bearish news as well as bullish news. As you guys know, we like to look at both sides, so look out for that in the news segment. But I'd love to see this dominance grow. 53%, 54 is coming. We're going to take it all back. I know it. I know it. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Let me see here. Oh, interesting. I did not even know I could do that. Discard. Okay, we're back. So BTC is top one trending. Biggest gainers, I actually hadn't heard of top two. I'm sure most guys have. The biggest ones I want to shout out yet again, Injective. You know, yesterday we saw the $10 range. Today it continues up, $11 range. And Decentraland, because I thought Metaverse was dead, but here comes the Metaverse coming back. I'm still only in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Injected Protocol. Yo, I just gave a shout out to Injected Protocol before I even seen your message, buddy. It is a wild ride from where you guys were last week to where you are now. This is I would say in most cases, if you did get in at that $6 range or even that $2 range, you living like a king right now. All-time high being $20 and you're at 11. So is bull run back? Look at these charts. Look at the way these charts are making trends. It's like unbelievable way with, especially with INJ. I know Red Sox. Red Sox loves INJ. We've been looking at INJ. I think Big A Armory as well. They've been shouting it out. The goons love INJ. So it's INJ, SEI. There's a few, right? That we've been keeping track of. But you got to give credit where credit's due. This whole network, the ecosystem is just working. INJ has been doing very well. So shout out to Chainlink. Even though it is trending, it has made some retracements back from where it was. So we did talk about Chainlink, similar to INJ. They did get that bullish movement from the 7 to the 10, but now is the make it or break it, and it really is for the entire market. If this is going to be the new base, bull run is in. It don't matter whether I get in at 10. It don't matter whether I get in at 8. If the end goal is I'm going to 50, I don't care when I get in. That's a 5x. That's a 5x, right? And we just talked about INJ, right? And same exact thing. When we talk about the actually for INJ it's a 2x, but prior to the bull run it would have been a 5x. So regardless, these are the things that matter. So know where the money's going, who's backing these projects, and make sure those devs are working for you. You're invested in their token, all right? Stacks is the other one. I know many goons like that one, but Stacks did retrace. Pepe did a retracement. This was expected for me. I believe the market's now going to have a little bit of a retracement, but that base is starting to get set. Uniswap, and we've been reading about how the community for Uniswap is very upset with the way the Uniswap fee structure was, and in the overall grand scheme of things, Uniswap still has a fairly long way up to get back to its high of $40. That's almost a 10x. So even though it's retraced overall, compared to where Uniswap started around, it looks like $3 and it's at $4 too. I'm pretty sure those devs are still building. I'm pretty sure Uniswap is still used and one of the biggest LP pools out there when it comes to decentralized swaps. So I'm reluctant to say that at some point actually, that is not the right word. I don't even know what the right word would be. Oh my God, ESL, English is my second language. But I just don't want to be in a position to say that this is a bad token to consider right now. I personally look at it and I'm like, hey, if we know the bull market's coming back and this could be that potential, then hey, I'm betting on many potentials. So Uniswap is one of those. I know it's trending for the biggest losers right now, but I don't personally feel it is in my eyes. Bitcoin Cash did retrace, but it's still above 250. I'm still happy there. We'll talk about that during the chart segment. But what is important, and yet again, I keep hitting on this, is the importance of the long and short ratio in the futures. And when we flip over to Ethereum, one thing we saw yesterday was the shakeup, the change. Ethereum has been long position for how long? We've been Ethereum maxis have been long even when Bitcoin was bearish trends, right? So we are seeing that shakeup and that change. While BTC has almost a 50-50. I know it's 53 47, blah, blah, blah. Don't fight me. But relatively 50-50. Ethereum, I think, is getting there as well. I think we are getting to that point where no one knows what's going to happen. And we're going to get the ETF news in at some point from now till next year, right? It's going to happen. You got the Bitcoin happening, and then another year post forward that is all ramp up. This is all upward trend potentially for BTC. So now comes the question, are we going through, as someone said, a pre-bull, or is this just a bull trap? And this bad news coming even greater. So why I say that is I know one of you guys sent me that was a watcher guru, Gary Gensler, our boy Gary Gensler, oh boy, is going after BlackRock against its securities or holdings, and not letting them be known to the FCC. So we got to see what comes out of that conversation as well. But in the overall grand scheme of things, let me move over to the news. And by the way, if you're just catching us, this is your first time here, make sure you smoke that like button. 9 goons in the house. Let's see what's going on here. It's time to short. I got rug. You are thinking this is a pre a bull trap. Yes, if you believe the price will go up from here, then it doesn't matter when you buy, just buy. Big A Armory, that is my exact point. I'm glad you agree there. That's a big word, bro. That's a big word. Oh boy. I'm sorry. It's my English is my second language. When the market volume increases on a steady basis and meme coins start taking off, then Uniswap should be a crypto to own. There you go. There you go. And that is a great way to say it, because I think that is the potential that people aren't seeing right now. Right now, at some point, Uniswap did what it had to do for the fee structure, but their end goal is still to help that token out. They must own some of that token. You know, they're, hey, our boy John Crispalla, bull bear market, we're riding them all day. And I know I do want to give out credit where credit is due. Our boys, Coochie Boy and John Crispalla, are doing, you know, futures lessons for any goons that are interested. So if you guys are down to learn with John and Coochie Boy, you got to come up in the Telegram, get the details from them, and learn all of things future. So I've seen they've already started educating the masses there. We got almost 30 goons in there already. We're just growing. And it's been nice to see, you know, they're able to start the video chat. They're training, they're telling them their plays. It's a nice check-in, and we'll continue to see progress there. But I do want to give credit where credit is due. So shout out to John and Coochie Boy there, and go learn with them. You know, it's very fun. And we get, as we're talking about futures, you know, going from futures right to the crypto news. 300 million in crypto shorts liquidated as BTC went to 35K. And keep in mind, I've been tracking this. So even before 35K, BTC reached 32K, and a bunch of liquidations happened at 32K. Bunch of liquidations happened at 33K, but 32K, you know, was like 500 million. So overall, we're talking almost, in the grand scheme of things, with the way BTC has trended for all those shorts, there was a successful short squeeze of at least 1 billion. I believe, in my eyes, this has been done. It has been a very sad day for all the guys that were anti BTC. And, you know, reading the indicators, that's why it matters. So if you guys are like, hey, how did the goons know what's happening with BTC? Stick around for the charts. We're going to get all into it. Don't you worry, my friend. But I thought this was a fun read, and I really wanted to hit on it. But before I jump in to the 3 reasons behind BTC's growth, and this guy, Arthur Hayes, has really came down to and we'll talk about these 3 things, but real quick, what I want to hit on is this guy, Peter Schiff, who's predicting a crash ahead of an ETF verdict. So we did see there was listings for BTC on BlackRock's I Trust thing, and things happened, and then it got delisted, it got listed again. And people really didn't change the narrative. BTC continued to hold 33K. People didn't just pull out of BTC, right? It wasn't like, oh shit, they were wrong, boom, instant crash. No, it was just like, all right, I'm just gonna hold the bag. It's gonna happen at some point. Why else would they be testing that code? Why else would they be getting ready? Because it really is happening. These guys are coding for the future. Hey, SK, nice to see you, buddy. What's going on? These guys are coding for the future, and that is the point. So he did say that there is going to be a shift downward. Yeah, today was 36K. Let me see. Yeah, so he said um, right now it's the green light, but it might signal that this is the peak for the Bitcoin rally, and we're going to have that potential sell off following approval, and that could happen very quickly. So we'll see in the end who's right and who's wrong. But Peter Schiff does predict this crash on the day of BTC getting the green light, if you will, and finally getting listed with the. Yeah, exactly. Long time no see, SK. Well, how you been? How's the ride? Where you at? What's going on? Fill us in. Fill us in. With the amount of money BlackRock can trade on a routine basis, volatility could dramatically increase. So watch those longs and shorts, dude. And this is why we've been starting to watch the longs and short positions. And we are the guys that watch this every day at the same time. So we know the sentiment. We're following that sentiment daily. And if it changes, we can make those quick decisions within a day or two of seeing our indicator there. Let me see here. So yes, this is what Peter said. So I love that. But real quick, before that, the next target for BTC, as said, is 47,000 is what this article has came out and said. And I really had to chart it for myself and look back at my previous support and resistances. And you guys know I haven't changed anything on my Bitcoin chart in months, in years, if you will. The goons that have been there since stream 50. I forget when the support and resistance levels actually came in, but it was very rare I actually changed any of them. So I came in. I do want to talk about this because we are talking. Oh, yeah, the iShare. Sorry, I said I called it iTrust. I'm so sorry. But we do want to talk about this because what is the next leg that we're expecting BTC to get to now that the fib retracement and the time frame has shifted? So we're going to see what's going to happen there. Have been away from my personal devices due to work commitments. Oh boy. Oh boy. Work always comes first, buddy. We understand. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Not an issue. Not an issue indeed. I got a new microphone stand, but I'm so like iffy about it. I've already broken it. Like I was trying to hide the wire and oh dang it, I broke another piece. Oh man, here we go. This is why Teddy can't have nice things. Oh boy. I don't even know if it came broken to me or if I broke it myself. I'm like, I got this one in and I do the same steps to the other side and then boom. I'm like, what the heck is this? But regardless, sorry, ADHD. One of the fun things, um, ADHD. 1 second. I've seen a model calling for 8K or 19K, but early 2025. Early 2025 is that retracement. So yeah, if this previous guy Peter Schiff was right, yeah, he would be like, "Yup, that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna dip." Um, so this is a support barrier between 25 and 30K. It's finally happened. The crucial areas of resistance are 38K and 47K next. So this is why these guys are saying 47K. So I am gonna get into this, but this was my main takeaway. And its guys are the UTXO realized distribution model, which is showing this, right? So I thought it was interesting And we're gonna really drill down into the potentials, what ifs, and the next few things we need to look out for depending on the price levels BTC hits and fib retracement. Because we're in the level and we're talking about Bitcoin, fib retracement is gonna be our main indicator. We need fib retracement when it comes to BTC is like their god book. They love the fib retracement chart. So we are going to get all about fib retracement as well. And now I want to close with the fun. The three reasons behind BTC's growth, and it's not the ETFs. And that's what our boy Arthur Hayes says. And the first one he talks about is the runaway inflation. And we've seen this coming. We are literally, people are buying houses at 8% interest rate, and there are still buyers coming in. People need houses. There's inflation like anything. Anything that you purchased 10 years ago is now worth way more. Anything you purchased pre-pandemic is worth way more. You want me to tell you how? I bought a John Deere tractor. Pre-pandemic, it was 1600, 1700. You buy a John Deere tractor now post-pandemic, the same base model as the one pre-pandemic, you're at almost 2600. What happened? All the same materials are still accessible. Everything. It's because that inflation is creeping up to everything. It's not just retail, it's not just commercial, it's literally anything and everything service related. You are paying just more. There is no sign of pause or decrease of this inflation. So that's exactly what we're seeing there. Teddy is always either getting wrecked or breaking things. Yep. That's basically what I do. No, sorry, 2024. Oh, okay. 2024. I remember you charting BTC based on how Saitama was doing. Was that the early Teddy days? Oh my God, bro. Don't even tell me that. Oh my God. Looks like green days in crypto. Absolutely. Trust no predictions, only charts. Absolutely, dude. We got to make it all back. We got to make it all back with fib retracement. Fib retracements are money. Hope John and Coochie Boy having fun riding up and down the crypto future. Hey, Farmer Teddy, let's go. We got the John Deeres, boys. We gotta everyone jump on. I got the wagon too. I'm like, one day this wagon will be useful. Bro, when I got that wagon for the John Deere, oh boy. The only thing I'm really bad at is, oh my God, ADHD is so hard right now. The only thing I'm bad at with the John Deere tractor is doing it in reverse, trying to I'm just bad at reversing a trailer correctly. It's like I can kind of go straight, but right when I want to turn it, I know you're supposed to turn it the opposite way you want the trailer to go to, but when you do the smaller wagons, it's just hard. I just cannot do it properly. We enjoying the moments. Yep. Teddy, what's your thoughts on Mog or Harry Potter, Obama, Sonic 10, Inu? Pretty strong bounce. Dude, all those crypto meme ones based off like Ethereum, Bitcoin, the meme ones are going like crazy. If particular alts don't bounce on BTC pump, would you say to drop them for others that did? I'm at this point, everyone is going into BTC because that dominance has at 53%. So I'm not really seeing dominance increase other than the price action has gone up, but the overall dominance where it has increased the most remains BTC. So I don't know if people are actually throwing money into alts as we indicate. I think alts are just going up from the market, just from the market trading pairs. That as one pair goes up, the overall price goes up, and that's what we're seeing. Teddy, when bull run, I want to move to Dubai. All right, so that was runaway inflation. Bald man ETF rumor. So this is the Coinbase CEO. The bald man ETF is he's known as the bald man. So when they're saying this, I believe he indicates that at some point the Coinbase CEO is also going to get the ETF, and we know this. They've done combined ETF applications and stuff with different exchanges, so we know Coinbase is going to get it as well. So there is that rumor happening. So we hear this, and then the last one being the onset of bull market, which someone even in the chat said, hey, this is the pre-bull. We're seeing it because It's a lot of money. 400 million in BTC short orders overnight liquidated. And that was just like, that wasn't even at 34K, 35K. We have seen this overall in the last few days. People are getting shorted like anything. That short squeeze is in. That short squeeze is in. So that's what I had for the news, guys. Let's go right in to the chats. To the chats. I need to look at the chats, Daddy. Um, oh boy, brand new day. Here comes in. Here it comes. Here it comes. All we have to do is stay above 33,943 in our previous trend that we charted, and we're golden. So, and you guys know about the fib retracement. I chart the fib retracement depending on the time frame. I look at the high that it's currently at, and then the last low in the current time period. And currently, we don't really have a low to chart, but we have a high that continues uptrending. And one of the things we were looking at is that 0.618 level. And we made a mental note. All of our goons said, hey, if it does not go under 27,802, I feel bullish about BTC. We've been saying this. You can go back to all of our streams. You can verify this yourselves. The 0.618 level, shout out to DB from Aquila Traders. He is the one that told us about it and said, monitor this level. As soon as we saw it didn't retrace back to 0.618, we remained bullish on BTC. And now all the 0.618s matter across these levels. So if we break through 33,943, then I continue being bullish. But right now, we're pretty much at the top of the fib retracement. So I do want to kind of move out the current fib retracement pattern to the current top candle there in our current time frame, and I'm keeping the low at the last low in our time frame. But then I decided, hey, I'm gonna dip down to where triple G indicator puts the support level at 24,901. So now I'm at 24,901, which was the previous low in this trend, right? So I'm at 24,901 where fib retracement. I put the high at 35,233. So this is my new fib retracement. I'm expanding this through, and I'm gonna start showing you the levels that I am seeing. So 0.618. So as I said, if it's above this level, I remain bullish. In this trend, our 0.618 level is 31,280. If at any point we see the current price dip below 31,280, I turn bearish. I turn super bearish on BTC. Unless it stays neutral, it's around these levels. But if it does not hold 0.618 or above 0.618, I see a downtrend coming. As of right now, we are above the 0.618 level. We're at 0.786. I want to see that bullish trend continue to climb. And that's really what it comes down to. We are in that point of testing. Things that we have seen in historical past is these climbs over a couple of days, leveling out and then climbing more before another downtrend comes in. But each time these climbs happen, we are seeing higher highs and higher and lower lows. So it's exactly now fast forwarding to current level. I'm expecting the same thing to happen. So it doesn't matter whether I get into BTC at 33K. It doesn't matter whether I get into BTC at 29K. If my end goal is BTC is going to hit 68,719 in our current fib retracement in this current time frame, and this is all magic, right? Hey, this is all magic. Don't pay attention to anyone behind the curtain. But we are looking at 30, 36,000, let's see, 33,915 to almost 68,719. That's like 35K, right? 35K, 68K. Yeah, I think so. 35K of potential upward trend in this fib retracement. And don't get me wrong, but when you don't have much to go on, this is what these guys are going off of. So now you see this 41,628 level, and we looked at the article that was talking about the 47,000 support and resistance. I have nothing charted past 32,914. So now fib retracement is my go-to. So how did they get to 40 47K? Well, guess what? If you go down to the support of with our current high to our previous low, which is right about, I want to say 14. This is right about here. I would say 14 is where I put my. It's not 14. It is 14,100. So in our current time frame, right? So this is the lowest we've seen BTC um, prior to the upswing. The lowest we've seen BTC in our current time is 15. What it was 15. Sorry. See, I knew I wasn't going crazy. I just don't have it charted because I don't think that's the true bottom. I still believe 14,100 is, but let's see. Now puts the fib retracement at that 47K, and now 1.618. No, we talked about the 35K to the 47K. This is why. This is why all those crazies are believing in this uptrend and saying that 47K is achievable. We've already done it in the previous fib retracement. Why wouldn't we be doing it again if this is the bull, uh, the bull market? Um, and that's what it comes down to. So I wanted to show you guys that and hit on this on exactly why fib retracement is important and where those numbers were coming from. Don't just believe all the gobbledygook. Come see this for yourself, right? So now I'm going back to the previous downtrend, which was right at 24,901, because this does line up so well with my support and resistance levels. I'm just maybe off by like a couple hundred here, but it's enough for my mental ADHD ness that I'm like, okay, so if I trade around this level, this is this, it lines up well. So I'm happy with this. And previously we charted this with the previous high and the previous low. Now we're charting this with the previous low and the current high. So this is definitely a potential. And if the bull market is in, we know as long as we're above 31,299, 31,300, we are golden. If we dip below 31,300, I think that's when we say, hey, wait a second, is this a bull trap in the making? All right, so I also want to talk about Ethereum. We talked about Ethereum relatively a lot yesterday, and the main thing with Ethereum is it didn't do as well in that last time frame as BTC did, but it has caught up fairly well. When we looked at fib retracement for BTC, we're pretty much near 2.618 and 3.618 in the fib retracement, while Ethereum barely got to 1.618, right? So we now moved the BTC fib retracement. I'm not going to move the Ethereum fib retracement yet. I think this still holds. It's still enough levels mentally that we're looking at, which is that 1900 level. After that 1900 level, I'm looking at the 2032. Fib retracement puts it at 2137. I can agree with. Then 2,372, 2,518. That's the levels that we are looking at. So coming back, stick with me, boys. BNB, BNB, BNB. We have seen. Wait, what? Teddy, I sold my WAGMI NFTs. 4 left now. Don't do this to me. Hey, crypto. Bye, William. Nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. 4 left now. Dude, what the heck? You only have 4 WAGMI NFTs now? Oh my God. Why are you selling them? What's the price? How much money did you make? How much money did you make? Ugh, I don't even know what to tell you right now, Red Sox. I'm just like shocked. I'm like, But stick with me, goons. BNB, BNB, BNB. There's no fib retracement here. We're using the triple G indicator made by our own SK, and we have support at 221, resistance at 234. We have broken resistance before, and at the same time, we have retraced fairly. No, almost $10, close to $10 at 226, but $2 more less. We would have retraced $10. So that sometimes $10 is a lot, you know. I do see my support at 220, 221. I can agree with when it comes to the triple G, but the next support below that still remains 202. So if we were gonna do some predictive analysis here and get into fib retracement, and I'm just charting the previous trend to compare this trend. So I will go to the previous high to the previous low in this trend. I come over. This is the 1.618 level at 233, right? This is the level I'm looking at. Right now, 0.618 puts this at 214 for me for BNB. So if BNB is above 214, I'm bullish. If BNB comes below 214, I go bearish. Now, stick with me, goons. Stick with me. We're reading the fib retracement. I'm going to the current high and the previous low at 202, right? The same previous low at 202 we've seen before. And before that was 184. But with this and coming through the 0.618, let me just zoom in here, brings it at 224. And look at the price that it's at right now. We are pretty close to 224. So 0.618 matters so much when charting with the previous low and the current high. So I hope that we stay above 224. But if we do downtrend, my next support would be 202. So if not, we're looking to stay above 234, 260, 297. Oh boy, 356 bull runs in, right? Oh man, we're all screaming. So XRP, XRP, XRP. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm just waiting. And it just does not happen. It's like constantly you got to pray to the who do you even pray to now? You can't even pray to the courts that they will do something because now everything's done. You just have to pray for adoption, I guess. Oh, please, consumers, adopt XRP into your thing. Use XRP instead of Swift network. Oh, it'll be the greatest thing. But unfortunately, I don't know if it's going to be enough. 58 is my resistance. And yet again, it did touch very nicely at 58 yesterday. And we saw that, and we've seen some healthy retracement. Now we're going to monitor where this is going to consolidate and if it'll make the next leg up. Because we had a steep climb up, I put my level of resistance at 77 after 58. So we are forward thinking here. Is bull market in? We got long positions across the board for all the tokens we've talked about today. There is no short position that has came in. So everything, and the BTC long came back in September. So we have made potentially, if you considered at the time when the long position came in to now, you are up 30% on your investment. That is decent profit taking that can be done. All right, so Doge. Oh man, I feel like I'm going extra slow today. What the heck is that? Where is DGen JP007? JP, I have no idea. We haven't heard from JP in probably, I would say, since January, maybe December. I think he's still around. How are you doing, Iron Lux Trader? How are things? What are you up to, buddy? Oh, smacked my microphone stand. I'm telling you, it's a love-hate relationship with the microphone stand. I love it and I hate it at the same time. Ugh. I just keep breaking things. Just let me break it. So I want to hit on Dogecoin and really credit where credit is due. I did give credit to Pepe, and Shiba also did fairly well yesterday. But Dogecoin is one that the support resistance matters so well because it did break resistance yesterday, and I had resistance at 6.8. And we've seen that retracement now to 6.6. I do believe if that Elon He's going to do something for Dogecoin. News comes out during October, like it has in the past few years. That could be the nice upswing to get this to that 8-9 cents. As of right now, we're so close to this resistance level, like we are with some of the other charts, that it is going to be make it or break it for most of those altcoins. Apart from BTC, I feel fairly bullish on BTC as of right now, as do the indicators. But for Dogecoin, I think that Elon news now needs to come in to push it to the next level. And as I said, Pepe, I give credit where credit's deserved. It's broke resistance twice. I think if it breaks the third time, it's going to stay above and keep that 10137. So I think we're going to drop that zero, and it's happiness for all the guys that found the Pepe bottom, which was, let's see, if you found the bottom, you're in now, you're up 50%, so that's not bad. A little profit taking would be very good to consider. Yeah, bone is just, to me, depression. But let's see, crow. We got to talk crow because 0.618 level was at 5.5, and we are upward of that level on crow. I'm going to extend this out here. Let me see. Give me. Wait, what the heck? Give me. It won't let me choose. Okay, there we go. Whew. I'm going to extend this out. Let me go and put this. Where were you? 1, 2, 2. So I went to the last high and the current low and extended it out, and we're still above that 0.618 level at 5.5, right? And we're just at 5.7. So as long as we're above that level, I remain bullish on crow as well. Let's see. BCH was the one, Bitcoin Cash, where it did great, had a great week, and now Triple G indicator has broken as well on with that resistance. So we start wondering, hey, what's next? Well, this is what's next, because if 256 breaks, my next one comes at 338. So I feel like these are such quick green candles up that there's no real support resistance at these levels between 254 and 338. I'm sure historically you can draw some up, but as of right now, I don't think in this current time frame it's like that. So I still remain fairly bullish on Bitcoin Cash, as I'm bullish on BTC. Same thing with LTC and Dogecoin. Both of the ecosystems are shared. The miners are shared there. Did break resistance here as well. So I do believe this could be the next leg up for these tokens, and it may not be this. What the heck was that? This quick wishy-washy trends that we're seeing. Guys, now I'm doing so much Explore the Weird. I hear the tiniest things, I freak myself out. I'm like freaking myself out over Explore the Weird, I swear. And for those of you guys that don't know, there is a second channel. We are working on and more non-crypto content, and how we're doing that is we considered growing the Goon Gang with a reaction channel called Explore the Weird, and we get into all things creepy, guys. If you guys want to consider looking at stuff that's outside of crypto, consider subscribing to Explore the Weird. I'm like jumpy over all the things and videos I've reviewed over there. So if you guys are like, Teddy, what's wrong with you? It's this is why I've been exposed to the worst of the worst. You have no idea. Actually, also the best of the best. I've seen everything. I've seen everything at this point. So yeah, shout out to Explore the Weird there. But yes, let me just go back to the chats. I'm pretty much good with the chats. World is out. All right, what's new? Goon time. We're gonna go right to Goon time. And what's new? I want to club these into one. I just need to talk to SK about getting a nice graphic for it. And once I do, it'll be the greatest thing, I promise you. So what's new is a place where we like to see what's going on the Ethereum blockchain. I'm just giving a quick look through. I don't really see anything that looks appetizing. Actually, this one kind of does. Pre-rich. What the heck? Oh, is this a honeypot? Are people selling? Yeah, people are selling. Let's see. Let's add this to our degen list. We added a bunch of things to our degen list yesterday, which was Vegas Inu token, which is 123K. Okay, LP still there. We added Maine, right? Let's see how these guys are doing. Okay, so we got in at 1.6. It's at 1.4. Vegas Inu, how we doing? We got in at 51054. Oh man, we're up. We're up. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So now we got into pre-rich. It didn't hold my horizontal line. Hey, I got in at 3.4. All right. It literally jumped right when I was about to click. It literally jumped right when I was about to click. Boy, some FUD. Yep, yep, yep. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, I didn't see anything else in there. It's a pretty light price. I don't know, Bobby, unicorns. Wait, what are they? Pedo bear. Uh-oh. Animal Carasino? What the heck? Caribbean the pink puffball? Yo, these names are just wild. Yeah, I don't believe in any of these. Okay. But I got into one, we'll see. So so it is your time. Goon time is your time. If there is any charts you guys want me to look at, any opinion you want, now is the time to ask. Otherwise, I go bye-bye and you won't see me again till tomorrow, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. And literally, I am a sad panda because then I go back into watching these crazy TikToks to get to talk crypto with you guys again. Oh boy. And the markets have been doing so well today that it just feels right. It just feels right, dude. 1.25. We keep making this upward trend. That is it. The money is coming in, the seeding is coming in, and it is great to see. But what glooms over me is the Mount Gox Bitcoins that eventually have to be dumped, and the FTX liquidations that can potentially happen to pay back some stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what happens in the grand scheme of things. All right, I don't see anything else. So, guys, that is it. I will catch you again tomorrow, 8:15 p.m. Eastern. Make sure you're back. I've seen some of you getting lazy, and I know it's because of YouTube, and it's not your fault. But if you can't find my notifications, just make yourself a mental note. Around 8:15 p.m. Eastern, if I go to the Crypto Future channel, there's gonna be, how about trading with us instead of watching TikTok, Daddy? Oh, wrecked. No, I only watch TikTok for like 20-30 minutes or whatever the amount of time is, and then I edit it, so it's not too bad. But I can do trading with you guys as well. I just need to find the time between all the other crazy things I do. But regardless, I will send people your way so you can teach them how to be better traders, because I've learned from the best, and the best is John Crispalla and Coochie Boy. And SK. Their stuff works. I've seen it. I witnessed it. I've lived it. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay strong. Don't get rug pulled. Most importantly, don't be a hero. Just don't do it.
Don't get wrapped. Yeah. Don't get wrapped. Yeah. Don't get wrapped. Yeah. Don't get wrapped. Yeah. Get informed.